we're going to do the boys varsity game, seniors. They have two managers. We'll begin with the two managers. And we will start with Lisette Rico. She's the varsity manager. And she is accompanied by Dad, her two older sisters, and her niece. She would like to thank my parents for sacrificing everything so I could have everything. I would also like to thank all the teachers who have helped me get through high school. I really appreciate all of you. And my favorite memory as a basketball manager is to have to be when the basketball team almost left all four managers at Seal High School. That is Lisette Rico. The other manager is Alina Wasais. And she is accompanied by her dad, her grandparents, sister Brittany, and my best friend, Alondra. She would like to thank all her coaches and the other managers for being able to experience to manage the teams that wouldn't do it with anyone else. Again, a big round of applause for Alina Wasais. She does have another memory. Long story short, my favorite memory this season was when the team almost left all of us at SEMA when we were putting stuff away on the bottom of the bus, and they didn't know we were there and started driving away. Then Ella being the only one running after the bus, we all had a good laugh after that. Also being able to become closer to the other managers. There wasn't a day when we wasn't laughing, never a moment with them, and becoming close to the coaches to where it was never awkward and laughing around with them. Sometimes this had to be the best season, gonna miss it. Alina Wasais. All right, the next start, I think we have 4 senior players to recognize. The first one, Neil Payette, number 44. He is accompanied by Bobby Adia, Dan Lee, and all his siblings, and the rest of his family. I would like to thank my parents for pushing and supporting me through my 4 years of high school, especially through the injuries, giving me hope and confidence not to give up. My favorite memory is going on the Tacoma trip. I will never forget the memories I made during the entire trip, from going to Tacoma to coming back. Those memories will stick with me for a long, long time. That is Neil Payette. Next, number 15, Tylen Taylor. Accompanied by my mom, Maria, my brother, Aiden, my sister, Kendra, my sister, Andrea, and my brother-in-law, Adrian. I would like to thank my family and friends for supporting me, and my favorite memory was going to Tacoma and spending quality time with my teammates. Congratulations, Tyler. Thank you. Our next senior, number 5, Anthony Cisneros. Accompanied by mom, dad, brothers, and grandma. He wants to thank his family for always trying their best to come to every one of the games and constantly showing me love and support. And also like to thank the coaching staff for everything they have done for me. And lastly, I'd like to thank my teammates for being the best that they can be. My favorite memory was all the bus rides for the away games and just talking and laughing in the back of the bus. I'm going to miss senior number 3, Josh Myers. He is accompanied by Dad, Sean, Mom, Melissa, and brother Adam, and a whole bunch of friends that I would guess. I would like to thank God for blessing me with this life and everyone who has ever supported me. I would also like to thank my parents and my brother for always putting me first and doing everything for me. Thank you, Tompkins. My favorite memory is Mike and Ike. Ladies and gentlemen, how about one more big round of applause for all of our seniors who dedicated us for the past 4 years.
Three, two, one.
Here we go! It's going to be an interesting match today. Quincy being 7-13, and Toppenish being 6-12. What are some aspects in this game that you think is going to be happening today?
So what I feel like will more than likely be some type of contributor to how Toppenish performs tonight is this past match that we just saw between the girls Quincy Jackrabbits and the Lady Wildcats, which was an electric victory for the Toppenish Lady Wildcats. And with that type of energy coming from both the players who watched it, but the audience here in the Wildcat Event Center, that might have something to do with what potentially could be some momentum leading into this next match.
Definitely is going to be interesting. We've been seeing a couple tough games for the Wildcats, having a couple losses, but let's hope today they can get back that win streak, bring it back up. And we have one more game till districts. What do you think the team needs to do to actually bring the energy to make it further in this game?
So kind of my standpoint on what you said was essentially what we're probably going to have to see from them is, I mean, they have great communication, right? Don't get me wrong, but it definitely does come down to composure, because we've seen them start off electric in the first half, first quarter of a game, but later it definitely does slow down.
Really is. Last time we played Quincy, it was a loss, 69-67, so a really close scoring game.
And we will be back as they perform the national anthem. And we are back.
Seems like that national anthem gets better every single time we come into the gym.
Yeah, well, practice does indeed make perfect, and let's see if the practices from most of this season so far will add up and kind of amplify the Wildcats' performance tonight.
Wildcats looking for a good performance here this evening. Of course, there's not really much on the line in this season finale here. Let's see if the Wildcats can end their final home game of the regular season on a high note. It'll be interesting to see.
And that started for the home game, your Wildcats. Number 3, Josh Myers. Number 5, Anthony Cisneros. Number 12, Jason Sanchez. Number 15, Tyler Taylor. And number 44, Neil Payette. Their coach, by head coach Mr. Joseph Leslie. And this game is being
Now, as we gear up to enter this game, I'd like to bring notice that, you know, kind of as Antonio had stated before, this is going to be our final home game for the normal season. And, well, not only that, but it is senior night. It is senior night for Toppenish, and I feel like things are going to get interesting tonight for the performances from each senior player.
Definitely
tonight.
is 4 seniors on the team, showing why they're on varsity, their different skills, how they can cooperate with the team. It's definitely going to be an interesting match as we start off this ball game.
Quincy starts off with the ball. They move it around and find some type of lane or shot. They put up a 3, which is no good. But it remains in Quincy's hand with the rebound.
That's the thing, if you're the Wildcats, you want to crash those boards, not give second chance opportunities.
And the 3-point attempt is good by Quincy.
Angel Vasquez there on that one.
Cisneros with the ball now. He passes it on over to Josh Myers, who passes it to Neil Pouillet. Back to Anthony Cisneros, who passes it to Josh Myers.
Wildcats
Finds the
moving the
opportunity
ball
to
around.
pass it to Tylen, he passes it through connections on over to Neal. Tylen tries to put up a shot, no good.
And a shot clock violation on that one.
The last time these two teams met, it was a close game. And right now, the Wildcats didn't succeed in the first offensive possession. Let's see if they can clear things up here as the game goes along.
Quincy puts up another three.
Angel Vasquez with that three.
It'll be a timeout with the score of 6 points under Quincy and 0 under Toppenish so far in this first quarter.
We'll be right back after this break. And welcome back to the THS Digital Media. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on THS basketball. Cisneros going to be starting off the ball today.
Josh Myers with the ball now. He puts up a mid-range, which is good. That is 2 points under Toppenish now.
4-point differential. We saw from last game, score was pretty close. Let's see if things change tonight.
That is a 3-point attempt, which is no good by Quincy.
Angel Vasquez really putting up some threes tonight.
Anthony Cisneros with the ball now.
Hoping to make those.
Passes it to Tyler Taylor. On over to Josh Myers to Neil Pouillet. Finds Jason Sanchez for a mid-range attempt, which is no good. The ball is now in Quincy's hand.
Angel Vasquez with the ball. Here's Burley with the failed attempt.
Josh Myers with a 3-point attempt, no good. Quincy working their way on down the court.
Burley with the shot, no good.
Josh Myers with a little bit of a hiccup, passes it to Anthony Cisneros. He passes it on over to Jason Sanchez, who looks for a lane.
And it's good. 2 points from Jason Sanchez.
Great playmaking on Jason Sanchez's end.
Really is. We're seeing a lot of movement from Angel Vasquez, moving around the ball. Getting its teammates putting up those shots. Quincy trying to go for the
The ball is stolen for an attempted two. No good by Quincy.
Well, Jason Sanchez there to take it.
Pierce Spearling for the Quincy Jackrabbits was in on that play. He has a high energy and, of course, is one of the leading scorers for the Quincy Jackrabbits this season, showing you all he has when he's working down in the paint.
Myers, no good.
The ball is back with Quincy. And it looks like they're trying to move the ball a bit to find someone who can hopefully score.
We're kind of seeing from Quincy 3 attempts failed. Or we're kind of seeing from Quincy is that they're trying to find a weakness in the Toppenish defense and just get around that. And the lay-in, no good, but a rebound. Right there. From Casey Stokes.
And it looks like the offense for Quincy is a bit relentless with how they go upon scoring.
Failed attempt from Jason Sanchez. Also would be top foul on Jason Sanchez.
It looks like that is a foul on Jason Sanchez. Neil Pouillet will now take a seat on the bench for Carlos Melgoza.
And Alex Bazan checks into the game as well.
A three-point attempt by Quincy. No good, but a rebound. They do score from the post though. Cisneros with the ball now. On over to Alex Bazan. On over to Talon Taylor. Over to Cisneros.
Trying to attack the bucket. Passes to Alex Bazan. Cisneros. And a three from Alex Bazan, which is no good. But a save from Talon Taylor. Great pass, trying to keep the ball in play.
Great effort by the Wildcats though.
There's a better. Quincy trying to move the ball around. Get around and get that easy bucket.
And it looks like more points for Quincy. The score now is Toppenish 4 and Quincy 12.
So 6 now with that bucket from Jason Sanchez.
And it looks like it is a successful and one. Jason Sanchez, along with a 2-point, will now be going for an extra. Talon Taylor will now take a seat, and Jack Davila will now check into the game.
We saw from his past game against Prosser, Jack Davila getting those 21 points for his team. Let's see what he can do against Quincy.
Yes, Jack Davila is definitely a dependable player on the court, especially with how much time he is given. He definitely does make the most of it and gives as much effort as he possibly can with the amount given. That is another 2 for Quincy.
Here's Berlin.
Alex Cisneros. Anthony Cisneros. Alex Bazan with a 3-point attempt. It is no good.
We've seen a lot of threes here from both teams tonight. Very different from the usual style. Here's Berlin, 3. Where we usually see Toppenish attacking the bucket instead of kind of staying outside in the 3 area.
Jason Sanchez with an excellent finish for 2.
It's almost like they heard me, wanted to prove me wrong with that one.
That is right. Quincy now with the ball. It looks like a foul will be called.
Foul charge, number 31, Carlos Melgoza.
Looks like the ref is giving a warning. Towards the bench.
So far in this game, though, we've kind of noticed the way that Quincy prefers to score. They definitely like to score beyond the arc, or more rather, with 3 points rather than 2.
Definitely, we've seen that a lot, especially from Nico Vasquez. But you always see Pierce Berlin, who has an attempt for 2 free throws. Kind of attacking the bucket. That one is good. We're giving another chance for 2 points. With Josh Myers checking back into the game. Carlos Melgoza taking the place. Pierce Berlin with the attempt, and it's good.
Anthony Cisneros with the ball now.
Less than a minute on the clock for the first quarter. Cisneros trying to get around, but his attempt is no good.
And it looks like as a result of that recent foul, the ball is now in Quincy's hands. With the deep 3. It's no good.
good.
They go for a three, which is no good. Jason Sanchez with the ball now.
Speeding down the court, hoping to get that extra bucket, but no good, and it's turned over to Quincy Jackrabbits. Chris Sterling.
And it looks like Quincy is now going to try to kind of drain the clock as much as they possibly can. The three-point attempt, no good.
Almost half court shot from Jack Hill. Well, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. We'll be right back with THS Digital Media.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we exit the first quarter, the score is currently 8 points for Toppenish and 19 for Quincy. The game will now be starting up here shortly in the second quarter.
Let's see what Toppenish can do during the second quarter.
The ball starts off with a pass from Anthony Cisneros to Alex Bazan. Moves on over to Jack Davila. The ball is back in Anthony Cisneros' hands. Alex Bazan now. Josh Myers.
Wildcats going around the court, trying to get that open space.
Definitely moving the ball around a lot.
But that's kind of what you have to do to get around this Quincy defense. Really pressuring them. There's George. Very good, here's Berlin.
Great rebound from the freshman, but unfortunately he couldn't make anything of it.
But Miss George really does try.
So it looks like he will rebound once again.
And protecting the ball, getting the ball into Anthony Cisneros' hands.
It's a great effort by Mason George, showing it he can do it on the boards and also fight for every loose ball.
Alex Bazan with a mid-range, which is no good. The ball is now in Quincy's hands.
You kind of see a rotation between Pierce Burlink, and that's a two by Quincy, between Pierce Burlink and Angel Vasquez. Wildcats going around the three-point line, trying to make a play happen.
Anthony Cisneros with the ball now as the shot clock counts down. The ball is in, and that's a shot clock violation.
And that's already the second time it's happened here this first half. For the Wildcats, you want to avoid, you want to get good quality looks. You don't want to come down to the final few seconds of the shot clock.
We really are seeing something different from the Wildcats today. They're trying to stay outside of the paint, but maybe it'll be in their best interest if they're kind of working inside the paint, trying to attack the bucket and get those easy lanes.
And a second ago, as we were talking, there was an out of bounds called by Quincy, and the ball is in Toppenish's hands currently. Josh Myers.
The ball knocked out of
Ball
his
swatted
hands.
away, but it was recovered. Alex was on with the ball now.
And it's good for 2 points. Toppenish with 10, Quincy with 21.
Alex Bazan slowly shortening this gap between Quincy and Toppenish. A three-point attempt, which is no good.
It really is going to take every person on this team to get that lead back down. Cisneros to Bazan. Passing around between each other. Cisneros with the failed attempt.
Failed three-point attempt by Toppenish. The ball is now in Quincy's hands for a three-point attempt as well, which is also no good. The ball is in Anthony Cisneros' hands.
Seems like three-point attempts are no good for both these teams. Cisneros.
Looks like he's trying to find an open teammate. Alex Bazan with a three-point attempt, which is no good.
Cisneros with the long pass.
But it is recovered.
Jason Sanchez
For another and one by Jason Sanchez.
giving him the opportunity to get two more. One more.
Great playmaking by Jason Sanchez so far in his first half.
Wasn't a lot there to work with, but Jason Sanchez made it work. Chased that loose ball all the way down, and even when there was a lot of traffic in front of him, able to find a crease and get the ball inside the basket.
Definitely is Diego Vasquez checking in.
And the free throw will be no good, but rebounded by Toppenish. Jason Sanchez with the ball now. Anthony Cisneros receives the pass. Josh Myers passes it on over to Alex Bazan. He passes it back on over to Anthony Cisneros. On over to Josh Myers.
The ball stolen by Quincy.
It looks like the ball was stolen.
Just barely dribbling down the court. Just doing with the good two. Toppenish really needs to get back in this game and try and lower that lead. Anthony Cisneros passing around.
Josh Myers with a three-point attempt, which is good. That will now be 3 points on the board for Toppenish.
15-23. 8-point differential. Lowering the lead point by point. Just Curly with a good two.
Alex Bazan with the ball now. A pass to Josh Myers, who goes for another three, which is no good. Quincy goes for three.
Angel Vasquez
Also
with a
no
failed
good.
attempt.
Jason Sanchez with the ball now.
Anthony Cisneros with the open three.
And it is good.
They're starting to warm up from downtown.
Just barely failed attempt. But Wildcats able to get that possession.
Let's see if the Wildcats want to do and run a play, or if they want to do a heat check on their threes right now.
And that was going to be a foul on Quincy.
Looks like Alex Bazan will now take a rest on the bench, and Tylen Taylor will now come in for it. Josh Myers with the ball. Pass to Anthony Cisneros. Passes it back to Josh Myers, who goes for three. No good.
Here's Burley. With the three. And it is good. Cisneros. Trying to make a play. Toppers can do during this possession.
Anthony Cisneros with the ball. Mason George receives it.
Tries to get the bucket.
Although he did not finish in the paint, he will be getting some free throws.
Mason George, every time he's out there earning some valuable minutes, he's going to eventually figure out how to go up strong with the ball and finish near the rim.
The first one will be no good.
Definitely see a lot of attacking from Mason George. Really becomes a big asset to the team, especially in those fourth quarters where he gets those points up.
The second one is good. And as we talk about Mason George, you know, he's kind of out there to prove a point that he's out there to make an impact, especially with the physicality that he provides for the team in the paint.
Definitely is. Got the foul on Quincy. Looks like it's on early. He definitely does seem like he's trying to prove something. That a freshman can do the same amount for the team as much as a senior can.
And right now on the floor, the officials are trying to discuss whether Pierce Bierlich, number 1 for the Quincy Jackrabbits, whether he committed an intentional foul or it could be a technical, and that's what the officials are trying to decide. Both decisions will result in the same thing, free throws being shot by the Wildcats and the ball also back to the Wildcats after those free throws are completed. So there he goes, the end result of that one. Bierling is assessed a technical, and not only that, that's his 3rd personal, and he's leading all scorers here for the Jackrabbits in the first half.
The first free throw is good. Let's see if he can make another. And he does.
2-4-2. Anthony Cisneros.
It's got to give the Wildcats some rhythm and some life after that.
Really could be the game changer for the outcome of this game.
And it looks like Quincy's going to decide to sit Pierce Bierling, number 1. He's their leading scorer here in the first half, so that could be big here in the final 66 seconds of this contest, of the first half.
Josh Myers with the ball now. Passes on over to Tylen Taylor, on over to Anthony Cisneros.
Looks like a bad pass, but saved by Tylen Taylor.
Tylen Taylor. He just recovered a missed pass, and he made something of it.
That's something you don't really see from Tylen Taylor, but it is senior night, and he's trying to go out with the win.
And who wouldn't?
Foul. Josh Myers. Angel Vasquez with the ball. Right by Anthony Cisneros. Wildcats trying to stop the ball. Trying to keep the lead short.
Quincy running the clock.
The attempts from Quincy are no good.
And we end this first half with a 5-point lead from Quincy. Toppers with 23 and Quincy with 28.
Really is going to be an interesting game, the second half. Well, thank you for joining us at the THS Digital Media. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for more updates on THS.
We will be back after halftime.
with cheerleaders. And we begin with Brianna Bittencourt, accompanied by Maria Abdias Bittencourt and her sister Diana Bittencourt. She'd like to thank family for being there tonight. Would like to give a shout out to Jocks for always being there for me when I needed you. Love you all. My favorite memory is finding out we made it to state and our hotel rooms. LOL. Brianna Bettencourt. Our next cheerleader, Noelia Dominguez, accompanied by Angelica Dominguez, mom, Jumena Dominguez, dad, Jorge Dominguez, brother, and another brother, Elmer Dominguez. I would like to thank my family for helping me do my best in supporting the sport I enjoy doing. My favorite memory would be our Sunnyside comp. Hearing us make state was one of my favorite memories, ever seeing everyone cry and jump for excitement. Next up, Lizette Mora, accompanied by brother Adrian Mora. I'd like to thank my family for being there and supporting me through the whole season of cheer. My favorite memory is the competition season will be my favorite. I love performing in front of others. That is Lisbeth Mora. Next up, we have Dalia Santiago, accompanied by mom and Adina, siblings Amadeus, Caitlin, Mario, and family. I would like to thank my family and friends for always supporting me throughout the last 2 years, my teammates for the amazing memories, and I will cherish for the rest of my life. I love you all. Dalia Santiago. Our next senior is Coy Marcelli, accompanied by Grandma Linda, Aunt Cam, Cousin May, and Cousin Kobe. I would like to thank my family for always supporting me and helping me through everything. And I'd like to thank my coach for helping me and us girls to be the best version of ourselves. And her favorite memory is when they found out that we made state, but that's when us girls got to bond the most with each other after all the hard work that we put in. That's Coy Marcelli. Next up is Anahi Gonzalez, accompanied by mom, Christina, siblings, and godparents. She would like to thank my mom, my family for all their full support during my whole cheer season. I couldn't be more grateful for them. My boyfriend for always going to every single one of my games and competitions, no matter what. And my favorite memory is also going to state and having the opportunity to experience it along with my cheer girls and having a blast the day before it and coming back with a good outcome. Anahi Gonzalez. Next up, Kareli Ramirez, accompanied by my parents, my 4 siblings, Moses, Yalitza, Brianna, and Juliana Ramirez. I would like to thank my parents, coaches, friends, boyfriend, and my team for encouraging me, believing in me, and having my senior year so memorable. And my favorite memory was qualifying for state at our Sunnyside competition. I was overwhelmed with emotion and happiness knowing all our hard work was paid off and that us seniors would be able to represent our school one last time. Aurelie Ramirez. Next up is Valeria Cervantes. Accompanied by Mom Maria, Sister Claudia, and Brother Carlos. I would like to thank my family for coming out and supporting me today. I would also like to thank my coaches for supporting me. A couple more people I would like to thank would be my cheer girls. I'm going to miss you guys so much. I'm especially going to miss Liz, Vicky, and lastly, JD. I'm seriously going to miss you guys so much. I love you guys. You guys will forever have a special place in my heart. My favorite memory would have to be going to the state bus ride. One the way they were getting ready for dinner, being in JD's room, literally the whole time talking and just messing around. For the girls that were in there, if you know, you know. Just being with each other was so much fun. Next up, Jocelyn Cruz Chavez. She's accompanied by parents Jorge and Teresa, sibling Ashley and Jorge, and grandparents, aunt and uncle Aurelie Gerardo, brother-in-law Andy, and niece Amadi. And I would like to thank my parents for always being by my side, continuing to believe in me, and for never doubting in me. I would like to thank my family for never failing to show up for me, for always supporting and rooting for me. Love you guys. I would also love to thank my teammates for the unconditional love and for all the laughs they have brought me, and for all the amazing memories we got to share, and for also always allowing me to rant to them about anything and everything. Love my girls. Biggest shout out to Liz. My favorite memory has to be praying before every competition with the girls and hyping each other up before going on the mats. My favorite memory also will be forever be my camp room, sharing our deepest thoughts with one another and laughing till we couldn't breathe. The memory will be forever in my heart. Vicky, Corey, Liz, Seth, Kim, and Corella. That is Joshua and Bruce Chavez. Next up, Cassandra Ramos Regis, accompanied by Mom Ramona, Dad Mario, Brother Mario, boyfriend Manuel. I would like to thank my mom and my dad for supporting me and my love for cheer by paying for all the expenses that come with it and being patient with me. Especially since cheer was so time consuming and I was almost never home. To my boyfriend for showing up to games and my competitions. Your support means the world to me. Knowing you were in the stands was the only motivation I needed to continue to cheer my heart out. I also want to thank my coaches for helping me grow out of my shell, becoming a role model for others and grow into a captain. These past 3 years have been blessings and I'm grateful for all the friends and memories I've made. My favorite memory has to be creating unforgettable moments with my cheer sisters, whether at games or practices. But besides from that, I'm really going to miss seeing little kids up in the stands, holding their little pom-poms and trying to follow along with our cheers. It's moments like that that remind me why I love cheering, to support others and bring them joy, knowing that we can make such an impact, even on the youngest fans, make it all worth it. Joining the team as a board, clueless sophomore will forever be one of the best decisions I ever made. Next we have a few members of the media that we'd like to honor. And we're going to start with Angele Orozco Manzo, accompanied by my mom and friends. I would like to thank Aguirre and Simpson for always looking He shared lots of funny stories with us, and we had some really good food after the game. I mean, a lot of good memories that day. The other media senior, Anais Ponce, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, accompanied by my mother and oldest brother, along with my sister and grandma, Jolene. I would like to thank Gary for your guidance and support with the media. Your passion for this subject and dedication to all your students have truly inspired me. I have learned so much from your classes, from the technical skills. Your feedback has helped me grow, not only as a student, but also as a person. Thank you for believing in me and for fostering a creative environment where I felt comfortable to explore my ideas. My favorite memory is when we had the volleyball state tournament at the Sun Dome and I was one of the girls selected to go. On the days we believed that Gary had the correct schedule, we arrived about an hour or two too early. I thought I had the right time. It said 7. Gary said, but little did he know he was wrong. To pass the time, we decided to go get coffee. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Angele Orozco Manzo, and that is all of our seniors tonight. How about one big round of applause?
And welcome back here, THS Digital Media Network. Antonio Tony D. Dominguez alongside here the THS Digital Media crew. Coming out at halftime, 28-23, the Quincy Jackrabbits leading over the Toppenish Wildcats in this home season finale of the regular season. There's still one more regular season game to be played on Friday. Depending on your CWAC team, they may have a game on Saturday as well. But nonetheless, district playoffs begin next Tuesday. Beerlink with his jumper to start off the second half. Can get the shot to fall. And I say that's going to be one of the keys for the Toppenish Wildcats is making sure they limit Pierce Beerlink. You do not want to give him free shots. You want to contest everything that he has. And I think one thing that might be assured is if Pierce Beerlink has another career game, has 30 points or more, the Wildcats are going to be facing a uphill battle. Let's see what happens here. Jackrabbits looking to get started. Ball tipped away. Jason Sanchez had a chance at it, but that one just a little out of reach. Cisneros steals that away from Beerlink. Stops, puts up a jumper, no good. And Beerlink able to get his own miss. Nope, and out of bounds here is Beerlink. And Eric Zepeda were not able to communicate it with each other in time. And back to Anthony Cisneros. Swings it around over to the right corner. Josh Myers. Alex Pazan, who's been having a quiet night here so far. See if he can turn it on here in the coming minutes. Get some points on the board for the Wildcats. Wildcats running a little low. Myers with the three. Have to shoot it. Second three of the night here for Josh Myers. He has one of the three three-pointers that have been shot and made here tonight. Cepeda with the jumper of his own, no good. Back to Sanchez. Sanchez through traffic. Into the hands of Chavez. He's gonna go up ahead. He stops and good for two. Casey THS gets the first points for the Jackrabbits here in the second half. Myers to Cisneros, and now Bazan takes one dribble. Cisneros thought about it there. From up top, Bazan in and out, no good. Cisneros gets his own miss. That cleans it up for two. Anthony Cisneros never giving up on the play. Able to recover that missed shot from Bazan and get two. Foul on the ground. Cisneros drawing the defensive assignment on Pierce Beerlink. Last time these two teams met up was Pierce Beerlink, who had a career night, 42 points. In that close win, the first time these two teams met up over at Quincy High School in Quincy, Washington. Beerlink stopped inside the key. Couldn't get anything to fall right there. Now Cisneros the ball around to Sanchez. Bazan taking baseline dribble to George. Goes up strong, can't finish. Almost had himself another rebound. And Cepeda finishes on the other end. His first points of this contest. Wildcats have cut this lead down to 4. George, one dribble. Myers with another three. And his third three of the night here for Josh Myers. Puts the Wildcats within one. Beerling contested three, in and out. Sanchez has to stop. Resets with Anthony Cisneros, bringing it down the floor. Left side, left corner. Bazan, three, gets that one in the bucket.
And that's a three to take the lead. Toppenish now leads the game with 34 points, as Quincy has long held the lead the entire first half.
34-32, be back after this. Back to action after that timeout. Oh, and Beerling could not hold on to that one. And another turnover. Seems like the Quincy Jackrabbits have come out flat. Alex Bazan. Sanchez. Zone missing off of the Jackrabbits. And Tylen Taylor is going to come in. Mason George is going to take a seat. Cisneros. Taylor gets the inbound. Perfect there for two. Wildcats have opened up this lead to 4. Cepeda. Now with Beerling, Taylor trying to match up. Chavez. With Bazan. Clamp down defense. Chavez underneath, no shot. Sanchez to Bazan. Swings it over one way, left corner. Now over the left wing. Myers, can he get another one? No. Bazan able to recover. Dribbles, and now a chance to reset here. Anthony Cisneros up top. Taylor gets two. Tylen Taylor with 2 buckets coming out of the locker room. 6-point lead now. Beerling, free throw line, jumper, and gets that bucket to go. Sanchez quickly running other side of the floor. Taylor, rebound, and another one. Tylen Taylor, make that 8 for him. And the final home game of the regular season. This crowd likes what they're seeing from this team. Out of bounds, Taylor knocking it out of the hands of Cepeda. Now checking in for the Jackrabbits, Diego Vasquez. Chavez. Over to Cepeda, go! Sanchez with Taylor. Trying to fade it, Taylor. Gets his second on Tylen Taylor with 10 points. Here the super. Taylor trying to match up though. Beerling, long range 3 now. Cisneros. He's going to grab it down. They're expecting somebody to get in 3-point shooting position. Bazan, Myers. Oh, in and out. quick foul there. Bazan trying to prevent Beerlink from having a free run at the basket. But Tylen Taylor showing some great energy on the offensive side of the floor. Chavez into Zepeda. Myers coming behind. Oh no! Vasquez has to put up a shot. Ball's loose. Myers to Cisneros. Numbers. Oh no! Right through the hands of Tylen Taylor. Quincy's trying to find something to go with right now. And this is the last 45 seconds of this third quarter. Taylor. Right now, Quincy Jackrabbits are having a tough time making some passes. You gotta look off your defender just a tiny bit. And a substitution coming in here as Zepeda will come out, and in comes Christian Ruiz. Chavez, Alex Bazan drawing the defensive assignment. Loses it. And that's going to be deflected off the Wildcats. You got to keep track of that shot clock. There's only 11 seconds left. 35 on the play clock. Let's see if the Wildcats can force a turnover. Vasquez to Beerlink. Just takes it. And a three-point attempt is coming for Beerlink. Tylen Taylor a little aggressive with that defensive move there. Beerlink has long-range capabilities. And right now, he may have made it just a little easier for him to get three. First free throw, no good. Two more on their way. Something has to happen. Both these teams are pouring it on right now. Beerlink. Second one is good, third one still to come. Two out of three. 6-point lead. 4-point lead now. 20 seconds. There is about a 1 second discrepancy between the shot clock and game clock. We have to believe that the Wildcats are going to use all of that up, even if it leads to a turnover. Oh no! Almost lost that one, but not much time remaining. Bazan, his long range three, and he gets it. Alex Bazan with his second three, and there's a tie.
And with an electric first quarter of this second half, Toppenish has overtaken Quincy with 9 points. It is now a 9-point lead for Toppenish.
Toppenish 45, Quincy 36. Take a quick timeout. Be back here on the THS Digital Media Network. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow. Never miss out on another THS Digital Media event. And welcome back here at THS Digital Media Network. Fourth and final quarter, Wildcats with a 9-point lead. Getting a hot start coming out of the locker room. The Wildcats will look to continue that trend here. The three-point line didn't work out in the first half, but now it's starting to turn around. Sanchez attacking, middle of the lane, couldn't get that one to fall. Bazan is right there, but first an offensive foul on Sanchez. So that'll turn the ball over back to the Jackrabbits. 7:47 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Ball stolen away there. Passan to Myers. Great awareness. Myers stops to Cisneros. They need to just slow down a little bit. No need to force or rush anything. If you're going to take a three, you can set that up. Sanchez almost had it. Goes to the rim, couldn't finish. Here Spearlink with the rebound. Chavez, he's gonna step back, take the three, way off the mark. And now Sanchez gonna run the length of the floor. Finds a little run, gets two. It's on the other end. Spearlink could not hang on to it. And right now, nothing going right for the Quincy Jackrabbits. Here on senior night, final home game of the regular season for the Wildcats. Looking to make a statement. Fazan, three off the mark. Spearlink, little runner from him, that one's short. Ball taken away, Taylor. What's he gonna do? He slows it down. See Sneddles. Zapata on him and foul Fruce. Zapata's gonna pick one up. See Sneddles. Frank Sanchez, Cisneros driving baseline, has to stop. Free throw line jumper, Myers in and out, no good. Fazan, he gets a little touch off the glass, good for two. 49-36, this lead continues to grow. Taylor, Beerlink. Taylor taking his time, Beerlink, contested shot, no good, fighting for it. Myers and shot good on the other end there. Casey Torres for two. Timeout taken by the Quincy Jackrabbits. 5:50 remaining, 49-38. Toppenish Wildcats leading over the Quincy Jackrabbits. Take a break, be back after this. And welcome back. Back to action after the Quincy Jackrabbit timeout. 5:44 remaining, fourth quarter. As the Wildcats have gone on a run ever since the beginning of the second half, third quarter. And the Wildcats looking to continue that same game plan and trend.
To the Jackrabbits, number 11, Nash Beerlink.
Diego Vasquez is going to check in for Casey Torres. Snyder's to Myers. Sanchez has Has to hang on to the ball, able to recover, retrieve. Now to Bazan. Sanchez, 10 seconds remaining on that shot clock. Wildcats need to move. Bazan trying to create a shot, couldn't get anything. Look at that. And nothing called, and foul finally on the other end. Alex Bazan doing everything possible to make sure his team stays ahead. Diego Vasquez is assessed that personal. That's going to send Bazan to the free throw line. First one is off, no good. Bazan here tonight with 10 points exactly. And it'll remain that way after missing those 2 free throws. And a quick foul is going to be against Tylen Taylor.
Tylen Taylor will now take a seat on the bench. Mason George will go in.
Mason George been very effective defensively. Beerlink stops again, contested jumper, and gets that one. Beerlink already with 20 points to make that 22 with that made basket. George, offensive foul. Offensive foul on Mason George. Cesar, Chavez right there. Vasquez. Beerlink taking one dribble near the elbow. Jumper no good. George with the rebound, something he's very good at. And now C. Sneddles is going to slow things down. Coming up, 4 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. C. Sneddles, open look jumper. Good. Point lead for the Wildcats. Beerlink continues to put points up. Nine-point lead. Wildcats trying to extend it. Off the mark, Diego Vasquez with the rebound. Zepeda in the middle. Angel Vasquez 3, no good. Macy George with another rebound, and Anthony C. Sneddles is going to work around, and timeout called on the floor. 3:04 remaining here in the fourth. 51-42, 9-point lead remains for the Toppenish Wildcats over the Quincy Jackrabbits. Be back after this. And we'll go back to action after the timeout on the floor by the Wildcats. 3 minutes remaining now. Wildcats coming out of the locker room and putting on an explosive offensive performance, and they haven't looked back since. Diego Vasquez with a good rebound, and now Pierce Spearlink needing to step up. Fires a three, off the mark. Vasquez brings one down. And again, Bierlink, he has to put another one up. No good on that one. Cisneros almost losing it, ball still loose. And Mirrorlink forward two. After that, loose ball and turnover by the Wildcats. Another timeout on the floor by the Rabbits. Still 2:20 remaining, 51-44. Toppers Wildcats lead. Be back after this. Welcome back. After the timeout by the Quincy Jackrabbits, they find themselves down by 7. Coming up on 2 minutes remaining. Wildcats needing to find some room and an offensive opportunity. And a quick foul on Alex Bazan. Not enough yet to send anybody to the free throw line. One away though. Minute 59 remaining here in the fourth. Still just a 3-possession game, so the Rabbits are not out of this by any means. Ball up into the air. Myers able to grab a loose one. And Sanchez is fouled. Cutting through from the left side. Free throws are going to come his way. Zapata with his 4th personal for the Quincy Jackrabbits. First free throw is good there by Sanchez. Tylen Taylor is going to come back in. Taylor, who has 10 points here tonight, hasn't had very many games where he's been in double-digit scoring. But definitely a nice way to finish out senior night and what may possibly be your final home game of the season. Taylor tries to clean it up, couldn't finish. Bazan looking ahead, and that's going to be called from way across the floor. And looks like the Jackrabbits are calling it. So they're going to pull their starters out. Nothing but the reserves in there right now, and Jack DeVille is going to check in for Jason Sanchez. Minute 41 remaining. And a foul again. Zapata's going to be hit with his 5th, I believe. Cisneros there with the first one. No good. Last substitution coming in now. Dario Davila, Tegan Hernandez, Luis Ramos. Second one no good. Final 90 seconds of this final home game. And that foul is going to be on the Wildcats. Quincy Nettles picks up his final foul of this contest as he takes a seat. Neil Payet checks in for him. Beerlink now back. Vasquez. Beerlink loses it. Shot up and good. Christian Ruiz for two. And ball just out of the reach of Luis Ramos. 52-46, the score remains. 6-point lead. 6.6 seconds remaining. And we're going to keep it right here with you folks. And it seems now this is just the two-possession game. And looks like Coach has decided to put his starters back in. They're putting all their starters. The Wildcats are going to put their starters in as well. Well, it's been an interesting season up and down, you know, since the moment it began in December. Who's one senior player that you've seen grow throughout the season, and what do you think of what they're doing here tonight?
Honestly, I feel like it's more or less probably the way that he works with Josh Myers, but I believe that Anthony Cisneros, the way that he has kind of made an impact with the speed, right? The way that he moves around the ball as quick as he possibly can to potentially either score himself or to get an assist and put points on the board. It has definitely made a big change in kind of the pace of the game.
And so here we go back to action. All starters back in the game. Only two possession game. 6-point lead. Beerlink look at a three. Nails that one. Wildcats need to take care of that ball. They cannot afford a turnover in this situation. .30 seconds remaining. 18 on the shot clock. About a 10-second differential. Wildcats just need a basket, whether that's at the free throw line or you find a good quality shot. 5 seconds remaining. Bazan takes it. Couldn't get that one to fall. And a foul going the other way. 12.2 seconds remaining. And this is an interesting one. This game is by no means over. So Casey Tovas to the free throw line for the first time here this evening. First one's good. Take the timeout. Timeout again by the Jackrabbits. Right now, the only thing you're worried about if you're the Wildcats is making sure you inbound that ball and you get it past half court. You need to be aware of that. On the inbound pass, you need to be creative. You need to get somebody open, because if you have a 5-second violation and you turn that ball back over on this side of the court to the Quincy Jackrabbits, I don't know what can happen, but it may not be something the Wildcats want to see. I'll just leave it at that. So here we go with 12.2 seconds remaining. Big free throw coming here from Quincy Torres. This should put him one possession. Up the mark. Anthony Cisneros to Myers. And 8.3 seconds remaining after that. And right now, it's going to be Myers at the free throw line. And the way Pierce Spearlink and Angel Vasquez can shoot the three, it's going to be very important. And there it is, probably the biggest one, goes down. So 53-50 after that main one. And it remains that way. And Wildcats with the rebound, and I believe, looks like Mason George was fouled. The Wildcats with an opportunity here to ice this one. And another timeout. With 6.1 seconds remaining, 53-50. Toppenish Wildcats leading over the Quincy Jackrabbits. Boy, what a great season. Ups and downs. And now it's going to be a matter of, can you make something happen in the postseason? Many schools, actually a few schools around the state, have already started their postseason, believe it or not, yesterday on Monday. Mainly the smaller B League schools, a couple of A schools. But nonetheless, postseason for girls and boys high school basketball is upon us here in the state of Washington. 53-50. And here are some free throws to ice this game. Mason George hasn't been that active on the offensive end. And it's going to give Mason George an opportunity here to close this one out. First one's off the mark. Make one more, and you sort of prevent the opportunity from the Rabbits putting up a last-second shot, and there it is. Wildcats with a 4-point lead. It's inbounded. Our defense, and that's going to be the end of this one. Wildcats with the final, 54-50 on senior night. Let's take a look at some quick scoring statistics. It is going to be 14 points here tonight for Josh Myers. Right behind him, well, what do you know, another 11 from Jason Sanchez. And then 10 from Tylen Taylor. Another 10 from Alex Bazan. And right behind him, 9 points from Anthony Cisneros. Scoring all around. 1 point also from Mason George. Their total here tonight, 54 points. Final score, 54-50. On the other side, the only leading scorer for the Quincy Jackrabbits, Pierce Spearlink. He had another big game here tonight as he scored 29 points all to himself. Congratulations, but not enough to overcome the Wildcats here this evening. Well, final home game, what'd you think? And what do you wish for the Wildcats here in the coming weeks as they hope to extend their season here in the next next few days, actually? And of course, they have one more regular season game over at Ephrata, but again, that game, regardless if they win or lose, does not change anything in the seeding. pretty much Wildcats, they are both girls and the boys going to the district postseason. What are your thoughts? What do you expect in terms of the results with the boys here?
So kind of tonight, my thoughts upon this game was, you know, in the first half, it was kind of rough. It was kind of rocky, you know. It didn't kind of seem like the team was kind of, you know, communicating as much as they could have, but it was probably what I thought was an amazing turnaround for the entire team as a whole leading into the second half. Because in the third quarter, we saw what they could have done and the changes that they have made to how they played this team. And kind of, you know, my thoughts and hopes for this team, our team, Toppenish, leading into, you know, these districts or these divisionals is that they kind of keep this type of energy and this type of, you know, chemistry amongst the team. And hopefully, right, that's all that they really need to kind of compete.
And indeed, a lot of work ahead of them for both the boys and the girls. Final score, of course, 50-54 in favor of the Toppenish Wildcats. I'd like to give a shout out to one of the seniors here this year. Number 3, Josh Myers, along with number 5, Anthony C. Sneddles. Number 15, Tylen Taylor, who had 10 points here tonight. Josh Myers, of course, also had his 14. And then also, finally, Neil Payette, another senior here this year. Well, folks, this is the THS Digital Media Network. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow and never miss out on another THS Digital Media event. From everybody here at the THS Digital Media, from everybody here, the THS Digital Media crew, I am Antonio Tony D. Dominguez. The end of the regular season is completed, and now we await the results and the seedings for postseason. All right, everybody, have a good night. God bless, and see you out there.